Disclaimer: the material published on this channel is intended for the purpose of kids' entertainment and storytelling only. There is no advice and legal perspective on this channel that creates any responsibility on the creator. The mysterious map. Dayo was an ordinary boy with an extraordinary imagination. He lived in a small town nestled between rolling hills and dense forests. Dayo loved exploring, but he had never found anything more exciting than the old abandoned tree house in the woods. One sunny afternoon, as he was rummaging through the dusty attic of the tree house, he stumbled upon a mysterious map. The map was ancient, with faded ink and curious symbols. At its center was a large, intricate drawing of a forest with the words "Secrets of Fantasy Worlds" written in elegant script. Dayo's heart raced with excitement. He couldn't wait to find out where the map would lead him. Dayo hurried home, his mind racing with possibilities. He showed the map to his parents, but they dismissed it as just another one of his wild fantasies. Determined to prove them wrong, Dayo decided to follow the map on his own. Entering the fantasy forest. Early the next morning, Dayo packed his backpack with essentials: a flashlight, a water bottle, some snacks, and his trusty pocket knife. He set off into the forest, following the map's winding path. The forest seemed different today, more magical. The trees were taller, the leaves greener, and the air filled with the sound of birds singing unfamiliar tunes. As Dayo ventured deeper into the woods, he noticed that the symbols on the map began to glow faintly. He followed the glowing symbols, which led him to a hidden glade surrounded by towering trees. In the center of the glade was a massive oak tree with a door carved into its trunk. Dayo hesitated for a moment, then took a deep breath and opened the door. Inside, he found a spiral staircase leading down into the darkness. With his flashlight in hand, he descended the stairs, each step echoing in the silence. The enchanted library. At the bottom of the staircase, Dayo found himself in an enormous underground library. Shelves upon shelves of ancient books stretched as far as the eye could see. The air was filled with the scent of old parchment and leather. Dayo opened the book, and to his amazement, the pages were filled with moving images and glowing text. The book seemed to be alive, telling stories of magical creatures, hidden realms, and heroic adventures. One story in particular caught his eye: the tale of the Hippogriff Kingdom. The Hippogriff Kingdom. According to the book, the Hippogriff Kingdom was a hidden realm where majestic creatures called hippogriffs lived. Hippogriffs were half eagle, half horse beings with the grace of a bird and the strength of a stallion. The book described how to find the portal to the Hippogriff Kingdom and how to gain the trust of these magnificent creatures. With the stone in hand, Dayo followed the book's instructions. He placed the stone on a pedestal near the library's entrance, and a shimmering portal appeared before him. Taking a deep breath, Dayo stepped through the portal and into the Hippogriff Kingdom. Meeting the hippogriffs, Dayo found himself in a lush, vibrant land filled with towering mountains, sparkling rivers, and vast meadows. In the distance, he saw a group of hippogriffs grazing by a crystal-clear lake. They were even more magnificent than he had imagined, with their powerful wings and piercing eyes. Dayo approached the hippogriffs slowly, remembering the book's advice to show respect and kindness. One of the hippogriffs, a majestic creature with golden feathers and a sleek, black body, stepped forward. Dayo introduced himself and explained that he was there to learn about their world. To Dayo's surprise, the hippogriff spoke in a deep, melodious voice. "Welcome, Dayo. I am Talon, the leader of the hippogriffs. We have been expecting you." Learning from the hippogriffs. Over the next few days, Dayo learned all about the Hippogriff Kingdom. He discovered that hippogriffs were not only powerful and graceful but also incredibly wise. They had a deep understanding of nature and could communicate with other magical creatures. Dayo was particularly fascinated by the stories of the hippogriffs' adventures. They had faced many challenges, from battling dark wizards to saving endangered species. Dio realized that the hippogriffs were not just creatures of legend but true heroes. The dark threat. One evening, as Dio and Talon were watching the sunset from a mountaintop, a sense of unease settled over the kingdom. Talon explained that there had been rumors of a dark force rising in a neighboring realm. This force threatened to disrupt the balance of magic and bring chaos to all the fantasy worlds. Dio knew he couldn't just stand by and let this happen. He offered to help the hippogriffs in any way he could. Talon nodded, appreciating Dio's bravery and determination. The dark force is led by a sorcerer named Malakar, Talon said. He seeks to harness the power of magical creatures to become invincible. We must stop him before it's too late. The quest begins. Dio, Talon, and a group of brave hippogriffs set out on a quest to stop Malakar. They journeyed through enchanted forests, across treacherous mountains, and over vast deserts. Along the way, they encountered other magical creatures, including unicorns, elves, and dragons, who joined their cause. But Dio never wavered. He knew that they had to succeed, not just for the sake of the Hippogriff Kingdom but for all the fantasy world. The battle with Malakar. At last, they reached Malakar's fortress, a towering structure made of black stone and surrounded by swirling shadows. Dio and the hippogriffs devised a plan to infiltrate the fortress and confront Malakar. A fierce battle ensued. Malakar unleashed powerful spells, but Dio and the hippogriffs fought back with determination and courage. Dio used his knowledge of the fantasy worlds, gained from the enchanted library, to counter Malakar's magic. Talon and the other hippogriffs used their agility and strength to keep Malakar off balance. Victory and farewell. After an intense struggle, Dio and the hippogriffs managed to weaken Malakar. With a final, powerful spell, Dio shattered Malakar's staff, the source of his dark power. The sorcerer screamed in fury as his magic faded, and he was left powerless. Dio smiled, feeling a sense of fulfillment and happiness. Thank you, Talon. I couldn't have done it without all of you. As a token of their gratitude, the hippogriffs gave Dio a beautiful feather from Talon's wing. It glowed with a soft, golden light and had magical properties. Dio knew it would be a cherished reminder of his incredible adventure. With a heavy heart, Dio knew it was time to return home. He bid farewell to his new friends and stepped back through the portal. He found himself back in the library, the magical stone in his hand.